is a league match here today in girls soccer, as we will see the Indians take on the Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham. Taking a look at the records for both sides coming in, as Bridgewater Raynham still out on the field, warming up for a few more minutes. The Indians are ready to go right now, as they currently are in the huddle on the sideline. Bridgewater Raynham has played 5 matches on the year coming into this one. They're 4-1, 2-0 in league play. As you see, Scott Boudria there talking to his team on the sideline. Indians have not played too many matches, just 2 coming into this one. They are 1-0-1 on the year in league play. They are 0-0-1, so just a lone tie in league play. And this is an important one here, as this is a league game here today. First time we see the Indians here at home here on DCTV. And as you see, the new field looking very nice here. The brand new turf out there. And talked to Scott Boudry about it before the start of this one, and he said making a big difference. Everyone likes it. I mean, anything based on the old chewed-up grass, certainly an upgrade, and also, too, a big thing, regulation size for the field as well here, as that was something that was lacking. It wasn't really the full regulation size before, so it is looking real nice. Even got the logo, the D for Dartmouth, in the middle of the field, as will be Bridgewater Raynham here today. They're going to be in the white uniforms, even being on the road, and the Indians are going to elect as a home team to wear their green uniforms here today. As right now we still have the captains meeting here, as that has not been done yet, so going to be a few more minutes here before we get underway here from Dartmouth Memorial Stadium. So, big one, always a big game, rivalry game when you have Bridgewater Raynham coming here to Dartmouth, so definitely should be a good one here. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Indians after today's contest. They will be back here at home on Saturday, the 21st. It'll be a non-league game against Sandwich High, and then another non-league match on Tuesday the 24th, and they will hit the road for a league game at Durfee. That'll be Thursday the 26th at 4 o'clock, and next time we will see them here at Dartmouth Memorial Stadium for a league showdown. That's going to be on the 1st of October against New Bedford. Right now it's listed at 6 p.m., but with the threat of the triple E virus from the mosquitoes, probably going to get moved up, as they're sort of taking it on a day-by-day basis. This was originally scheduled to be under the lights tonight at 6, but moving it up because of the threat of the triple E virus from the mosquitoes. So probably don't think we'll probably have a frost by October 1st, at least not looking like it. Has good temperature here today for this one to be played. Sunny, 67 degrees, and a little bit of a breeze will drop down later tonight, probably into the upper 40s, but right now perfect weather, and not going to get a frost from it being in the upper 40s this evening here. So still the referee talking with both teams' captains, going over some ground rules and whatnot, as we're still a few minutes away here from getting this one started. Bridgewater Raynham today actually able to make it here at a decent time, as the game yesterday with the threat of the Triple E, we covered field hockey, and they were late yesterday. They actually showed up about 10 minutes after the scheduled new start time of 3:30, and today they are here as we just have the coin toss happening right now. And Bridgewater Raynham looks like they have won it. See Trojans there on the sideline. Timothy Califf talking to his team. Head coach for the Trojans. Officials finishing up, getting ready here, and we should be ready to get this one underway in another minute or two here from Dartmouth Memorial Stadium, as we see the Indians in a huddle here, getting ready to go and take the field here in this one. Well, the Indians making their way here on the field, led by head coach Scott Boudria. And the Indians pick up with the schedule a little bit as they'll be taking on a few more opponents as of late. As we said, they've only played just a total of 2 games coming into this one. It's the first time that we saw them open up the season was on September 12th, and that was a league match. That was at Brockton, so right away they jumped into it, and they went into league play to get it started. Well, the Indians will be the ones getting the ball to get this contest started. As they're out on the field, they are ready to go. Trojans right now huddling up here around the 40-yard line. As waiting to play it here will be Kylie Whedon. Goalkeeper in this one will be Shelby Whedon, a freshman, so young goalkeeper in this one. And for Bridgewater Raynham, they're going to go with their senior goalkeeper. And that is Juliana Nkuzi wearing number 1. You see Whedon over there in the net for the Indians. Awaiting the whistle, and here it is, and we are underway here. Annika Furtado will send it across now. Indians across midfield. Savannah Freitas sends it up towards the box, and Z coming on out to scoop it up. Z with a good kick there. Got a lot of leg behind it. Takes a favorable bounce for the Trojans, who are in white here on the road. Indians in their green uniforms. This one sent up along the sideline. Aaron Good trying to get to it. Defense there of Kylie Whitkiss will just knock it out of bounds. So a smart play there defensively by the Trojans. They just knock it out. Nice job knocking it out along the sidelines so they don't give the Indians an early corner kick opportunity. Savannah Freitas trying to go up along the sideline. This one knocked out of bounds. Ball out of bounds along the sidelines as the Indians turn it over. Now Trojans with a quick turnover across here towards the front. And that one will be shot wide. Kylie Whedon was the one who received it up top in the box and redirected that one wide right of the net. Kick coming. Juliana Nkuzi will have it. So one of the captains for this Trojans team. We said Trojans 4-1. They're 2-0 in league play. Indians still looking to crack the win column in league play. They do have a couple points in league play with a tie. This one will roll out of bounds. Freitas, one throwing it in. And a Wheeldon dropping it back. All out of bounds. And we will see Paige Jacobson with a quick throw in. Intercepted there. Victoria Selstone got a piece of it. Well, Indians have had some opportunities here. They've had it in the offensive zone. They had a chance that went wide. This one sent ahead. They have to stay on sides, and they do. Sent in towards the goal, and grabbing it will be Nkuzi. Not really a good chance there, but they elected just to send it towards that goal. And a Wheeldon able to slide it ahead. Ali Madero, so the good pass now towards the sideline. Catherine's win. Wynn had it taken away as the Trojans will knock it out of bounds. And Queel was the one who knocked it out. Throwing it in will be Ellie Cook, and will go out of bounds once again. Stepping up there was Isabella Calvani. Indians working it back. Ellie Cook pressured from behind, gave it away. And now a lead pass now up the field here for Lily Ford. Ford has a head of steam here coming in towards the goal. A shot, and she'll score, getting it in the left corner as it was a breakaway there with her and the goalkeeper in Shelby Whedon. So up first here in this one is going to be Bridgewater Raynham as they lead 1-0 with 36:16 to go as Lily Ford coming on down the field. And you see there wide open space. The great lead pass and Ford beating Whedon there as that one beautifully placed in the left far corner. Well, the Indians going to have to play from behind here. Not even a full 4 minutes in. Forbes Smith and knocked this one ahead. Hurtado gave it up. Feed now to Kylie Whedon. Cross here. No one in green, though, can play it for the moment. Hurtado was able to get to that loose ball. A shot there and nearly beating the goalkeeper, Nakuzi High. Shot from right out up top, Hannah Wielden. Now back across midfield, Indians in their defensive end of the field. Head of steam here, Victoria Smith able to take it. Pressured here from behind by Seguin. Was dropping it back to slow it down. As Calvani. Indians able to come in there and intercept it as Kelly Medeiros will slide it over. Now Freitas towards Smith. Overshooting that one all the way up to Aaron Good. Well, here is the best chance so far in this one for the Indians. You see that shot there getting up there as having to jump a few inches off the ground there was the goalkeeper, Nakuzi, to keep this one where it is at 1-0. Well, Indians trailing, still plenty of time left though in this one. Whedon giving it away, a shot there, and that one will go wide to the right. Was given away to Victoria Smith in the box, and Smith pushed it way too far to the right. The Indians will try to advance upfield. Hannah Wielden was the one who booted it. Comes right, though, to off Darrow. All out of bounds. Last touch by Dartmouth. Darrow sends it up. Pyers knocking it out of bounds. Darrow on the throw-in. Clinks back out of bounds off of the Trojans. The official right there along the sideline to be on top of that as that was thrown in and immediately touched by Bridgewater Raynham, and it went out of bounds. Cross towards the middle of the field. It was played back by Kylie Whedon. Enables Valise to get it. Valise up to Lily Ford, who has the lone goal in this one. Sends it across, broken up by Pyers. Comes on out. Nice job there of slowing down Darrow in her tracks. Indians get it towards around midfield, can't clear. Quill with a quick feed up now to Forbes Smith. Whistle and an offsides going on the Trojans. With 32:20 to go in this first half, offsides will slow things down for the Trojans offense, and The Indians now will try to regroup and get it upfield. Things have shifted a little bit ever since that goal. And it was Dartmouth with some good chances early on, controlling the play a little bit. And then since that, we have seen things be more controlled by the Trojans in terms of some of the offensive opportunities. Forbes Smith had it knocked out of bounds. Quill throws it in. Played via a header by Ellie Cook out of bounds. And a Quill's throw in. Played and poked up in the air by Furtado. Riley Whedon sends it ahead. Will go out of bounds. Off of the Trojans. Brent Seguin will throw it in now. Slide now to Aaron Good. Back now to Wheeldon. Wheeldon with a nice feed to Lee Whedon. Bouncing ball played by Cook. Good lead pass up here by the Trojans towards Forbes Smith, but offsides. Going offsides is Victoria Smith. And second time now we've seen offsides on the Trojans. A free kick coming for Hannah Wheeldon, a lot of leg behind it, but it was played by the Trojans, and it comes back across midfield. Forbes Smith ended up knocked down from behind was Lily Ford, and that certainly got the attention of the official, so a foul as we just get now 10 minutes into this one. 30 minutes to go now in the first half. Kylie Whitkiss, after the foul, will take the free kick. Ball will trickle out of bounds. Sent on up. Valise, though, playing it for the Trojans. Will go out of bounds. Good job there playing it by Jacobson, playing it off of a Trojan and out of bounds. Kristen Medeiros will check in for the first time. Sabrina Pyers will get a breather for the Indians. It's time that either team has gone to a substitution in this one. We're going to swap who will throw it in. Medeiros, who just came in, that is Kristen Medeiros, will be the one throwing it in. Good feed up now. Tried to find Kylie Whedon right there, but just could not get a seam there and get it through. Ball out of bounds, and Paige Jacobson now will play it. Medeiros. This one off. Nice cross here to Hannah Wheeldon. Wheeldon drops it ahead. Quick little shuffle now to Whedon. Broken up by Quill. Comes back out up top. Indians still with it. Ellie Cook will slide it over. It comes back now to Kelly Medeiros. Nice feed here to the left of the box across. Nobody home and green. This one's still loose in the box. Played via header by Good. And coming on out to grab it is Juliana Nakuzi. Best chance in a while for the Indians right there. 27:46 to go in the first half. Indians on the move again. Nice feed up along the sideline as they get it to Aaron Good. Good sends this one up, and diving out on top of the ball head first is Juliana Nakuzi. Prevent that play from developing into anything else. Headband 2 in the process, and she'll just ditch it next to the goal out of play. A good leg behind that kick upfield, as it was mishandled by Kristen Medeiros, and as a result, a throw-in coming for the Trojans. Knocked free by Lily Ford. Losing the footing there was Victoria Quill. That allowed the ball to get free and then kicked out along the sideline. So throw-in coming for the Trojans. Darrow now will be the one to throw it in. Ball out off the Trojans. Subs making their way up towards midfield for the Indians. As on the move here, it's Aaron Good. Gave this one off. Flick feed ahead. And a nice job there slowing down by Isabella Calvani to allow Kuzi, the goalkeeper, to come out and play it. Kuzi not too much leg behind it. It was deflected by Hannah Wielden. Just around midfield. Wielden now gets it back. Tries to send that one towards the sideline to Ellie Cook, but too much on the pass. Knocked out of bounds by Paige Jacobson. Moved on up now by Medeiros. Knocked out of bounds by Kylie Whitkiss. Oh, some subs coming in for the Indians. Reggioso in. So via the throw in, a quick feed towards the top. It's still loose up top. Dropping it on back towards Hannah Wielden. Being pressured there by Victoria Smith, and there was some contact there, and that will be a whistle for a foul. Was waiting for one, and they finally got one. So a free kick coming now for Dartmouth. So taking it here will be Kelly Medeiros. Whistle here, they'll have to do it again. So Medeiros will take it here. Sends it on goal, and it is stopped by Nakuzi. Nakuzi making the stop, and we'll just throw this one ahead. Controlled now by Lily Ford. Across here. Darrow will let it roll out of bounds along the sideline. Last touch by the Indians. Oh, here is a quick throw-in. Pressure from behind. Selstone was able to pass it upfield. Darrow, the intended target, too strong, out of bounds it goes along the sidelines. Ball out of bounds. This one blocked there by Freitas, and it is loose. Shelby Whedon will come on out and grab it. Go out of bounds. Throwing coming for the Indians. On the sideline. Out of bounds. DaCosta will throw it in. DaCosta holding on to it. Gave this one right away. Now giving chase is Yosa and Selstone. Selstone will knock it out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Dartmouth. Have a whistle. And we will have a free kick coming. On the sideline, Hannah Wheeldon will take it after the foul. Wheeldon sending it on goal, and it will be caught there by Nakuzi. Nakuzi will smash it upfield. Backwards with it here are the Trojans, and they turned it over. Here comes Gia. So, Yoso will be finally slowed down there as will be stolen. Pass, though, going out of bounds. The one who got that steal was Kylie Whitkiss. Feed towards the center, knocked down in the box, nothing called, was Kylie Whedon. Sent on in towards the goal as it was off the left foot of Stin Medeiros, and it will go out of bounds. Now just letting it go out is Nakuzi there. $18.50 to go in the first half. A goal kick coming. Offsides the call, as jumping off there. Ahead of the play was Lily Ford. 18:10 to go in the first half. And Wheeldon sends it upfield after the offsides on the free kick. This one being battled for. Lees comes away with it. Nani will send it ahead. Now DaCosta will give it off to Shelby Whedon, who will just kick it to her left out of bounds. So a throw-in coming from the sideline. They might try to advance it upfield and just kind of play. They probably like another chance on. Pyers will come back in. Sierra Blanchard. Sent towards the goal, and it is stopped by Shelby Whedon. She'll roll this one ahead. Looking for the pass, Gioso. Arrow will send this one up. Coming on out to make a play on it was Whedon. As bearing down and in was Lily Ford, who has a lone goal in this one. That goal coming a little less than 4 minutes in. Kiss will send it up. Out of bounds. Aaron Good will throw it in. Pass nearly got by that back line of defense, and the Indians would have had perhaps a 2-0 heading in towards the goal in front to Costa. On to Gioso. Paiva played it and had a knocked up field. Feliz with a feed up to Smith. On the outside. Darrow will try to center it, blocked there by Savannah Freitas of the defense. Ford pressured from behind, gets a shot off. That one was redirected wide. It was touched by a Dartmouth defender in front. The redirection making it trickle wide. Be the first corner opportunity for either side. Taking the corner will be Victoria Selstone with 14.5 minutes to go in the first half. Have a whistle and a push in the box, a foul in the box going on the Trojans. One will be pushed ahead. And free is Smith, a shot, and that one will go wide. Well, in a good position to make a save if it went on goal was Shelby Whedon right there, but will go out along the goal line off of the Trojans, going out on the shot attempt. Now a goal kick going to be coming. Slid on back towards Calvani. We'll slow this down. A whistle and a foul going on the Indians around midfield. 13:05 to go in the first half. Whitkiss will take the free kick. Close to a handball. Smith with it along the goal line, tries to center it. It is broken up. Run on down then by a Jew of Dartmouth. She'll knock it out of there. And now Valiz back with it. They'll work it back now towards midfield, the Trojans. Sent forward by Selstone. Coming in from behind to intercept that one was Kylie Whedon. And now for Tato. We'll have a whistle. And we'll go against the Indians. The Bridgewater Raynham sideline there. The coach is looking on. Oh, here is the free kick. Whitkiss taking it. Little move here from the Jew to keep it going. Hurtado trying to go forward with it. Finally broken up as she was double teamed. And now Veliz will send it right on over towards Paiva. Feed up now to Paiva. Up now along the sideline, Blanchard. This will go out of bounds off of the Trojans, off of Quill. And tripped on up at midfield is Cassandra Arrow. So they will say it was not her. They said she was the one that tripped him up now. Madero sends this one ahead, quickly knocked out of there by the defense. Will come all the way back towards midfield now. The Indians run it down. Sabrina Pyers will try to send this one up along the sideline. Will be out of bounds. Last touch by the Indian subs coming in. Now for both sides. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Indians trailing the Trojans 1-0. Will be sent ahead and quickly knocked out of bounds. Oh, a throw in coming. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians, and Trojans now with a throw in. Maria Selstone will take it. One pushed ahead. It's nearly had a chance to clear, recovered by Ellie Cook. Now a quick feed up. Drops it off now. Furtado sending this one ahead. Madero's with a shot there. That one turned aside. Rebound coming all the way out of the box. And the Indians are able to keep the possession as they run it down. Brina Pyers with a quick feed along the sideline to Paige Jacobson. Jacobson. Pass will be a little bit too strong. I think they went off sides. That is the call. So the Indians not able to stay on sides there with 8:16 to go, but a very good chance right there. And I hope if those continue, you can have some results to tie this one up. So you will send this one upfield. Trojans able to keep the play alive along the sideline. Indians, though, get it back. Furtado sending this one up. A cross here towards the front. Played via the header by a defender. This one loose now towards the top of the box. Scoots on out of there. Furtado dropping it back towards Medeiros, who will send this one in wide right. With 7:22 to go in the first half. So you will have it now as it will be another goal kick for the Trojans. Reed will come in for Bridgewater Raynham. This one slid ahead. Or is Medeiros. Arrow sends this one up. Coming out aggressively to play it is Shelby Whedon. She'll boot this one back upfield. Bouncing ball controlled by Dartmouth as Jacobson will send this one up. Trying to center this one, unable to hook up there with Annika Furtado. This one rolling towards the sideline. Anna Wheeldon ran it down to keep it alive. Now Furtado again. Goes to her right, creating some space. Quick feed now to Jacobson. Jacobson sends this one in, looking for a redirect, not going to get it. Loose ball on the left side of the box. Run down by the Trojans as Sierra Blanchard will look to advance now upfield with 5:35 to go. Lead pass here. Not going to get to the target as it's broken up. And then knocked out of bounds as coming all the way back is Ellie Cook to knock it out of bounds for Dartmouth. 5:20 to go in the first half. Out of bounds along the sideline there by Cook. Will just be a throw-in. Trickling in towards the goal. It would have been wide, and Shelby Whedon comes out to play it. Poked ahead. Offsides, though, as they were trying to stay on sides, but they could not. Oh, free kick going to be coming as the Indians try to move upfield with 4 minutes to go in this first half. They trail 1-0. Lily Ford with a lone goal in this one. Run down by Furtado. Furtado comes back across midfield. Furtado sending this one up. We can't get to it, outrun by Bella Cavani. And Cavani will knock it out of bounds. Waiting for a ball to be sent down to the other end. With 3:10 to go. Thrown on in by Hannah Wheeldon. Wheeldon gets it back in towards the box. Was knocked down by Kylie Whedon and sent out of bounds with 2:40 to go by the Trojans. Throw-in coming for Ellie Cook. Cook throws it in to Kylie Whedon. Wheeldon sliding it to Cook. Cook now back towards Wheeldon. Wheeldon pressured from behind, has to give it up quickly. Does there to Kylie Whedon. Whedon no help though. And then it is taken away by the Trojans. Across here now towards Blanchard. Blanchard sends it across the midfield line. This will go out of bounds off of the Indians. Whistle, and pushing off there with the hands is Cassandra Tofdero. 2 minutes to go. That final 2-minute phase. Officials keep that time here. So we will play until they blow this quarter dead. This will go out of bounds off of the Indians. And a Quill will throw it in. On a push if you are the Indians here in that 2-minute phase. Thing you want to do is have it be blown dead on you, especially if you're close in the box with the ball. Comes on out. Cook now. It's Medeiros sliding it over now to Cook. Cook across, no one in green though there, as it is taken by Victoria Smith. Smith will send this one upfield, going towards the sideline. Kept alive by Savannah Freitas. Freitas with a good pass upfield, and she is able to hit Kylie Whedon. Whedon slowed down. Ball taken by Furtado. Furtado, a quick little slide towards Kelly Medeiros. Quick feed now to Kylie Whedon, and Whedon had that one stripped away from her. All still bouncing. Finally controlled by the Trojans. They get it upfield. Via the header, Emily Reed sends it ahead. And a Freitas will kick this one up towards midfield, and we will get the whistle, and that will do it for the first half. At halftime, it is 1-0 with Dartmouth High trailing Bridgewater Raynham here at Dartmouth Memorial Stadium. We will take a break and be back with second half action here with the Indians trailing the Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham by a score of 1-0. Take a break. You're watching Dartmouth High girls soccer on DCTV. And back here at Dartmouth Memorial Stadium as we get set to go for second half action. 1-0 the score, with the Indians trailing the Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham. Indians in the green uniforms here. White uniforms for the Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham, and it will be the Trojans who have the ball here to get this started. Furtado now to Medeiros. Broken up there by Rhea Selstone. Quick feed up now to Hannah Wielden. So an offside, so not the first time we've seen an offsides from Bridgewater Raynham in this one. So that's now third or fourth one that they have committed. Indians have done a good job staying on sides, have been yet to be whistled for an offsides. Little cross here, broken up. Rowan coming for the Indians. Shot from far out. It was going to go wide. It was from around midfield. Rowan coming on the far side for the Trojans. So a quick feed in. Turnover here. Aaron Good up the field. Gave it off now to Kylie Whedon. Back to Good. Good going to the right. Has some space. Has to get the shot off. Does. And a diving stop by Nakuzi to keep this one. And a 1-0 game. And here is that scoring chance right there. Quick throw in. Indians on the attack here. Need a goal to tie it. Ball will go out of bounds. Goalkeeper now with it, Nakuzi. Coming ahead here with it. Up with steam is Smith, but coming on out is Shelby Whedon. Nice opportunity there, and making the stop is B. Whedon. This one will go out of bounds. Quick throw in now for the Indians as the Jacobson who throws it in comes back across midfield. Hannah Wheeldon bouncing ahead. Can they break free? Unable to as Kylie Whitkiss broke it up. Cross here, no one in green there. Will bounce on out. Sieglin with a shot wide left. So another chance for the Indians there, unable to get it on goal. And in this first 6 minutes or so of play in this second half, there have certainly been some chances for Dartmouth High to tie this one up. Goal kick going to be coming. Across here, sliding on out there, and getting upended there was the player running on in. And she made some contact there with Shelby Whedon. The one who got upended was Cassandra Ofdero. Both of them okay. A scary situation to see two bearing down like that, especially the goalie who's down, and it's all the momentum for whoever is coming on in a play like that. Well, the Indians back to work now on the other end of the field. Able to blow by a few. Furtado with a shot there. That will go wide. 32-46 left in the second half, and going to try to get some of these on goal. They've had some chances, but unfortunately, sent ahead here, and able to stay on side are the Trojans. As coming in and knocking it away there from behind for the Indians was Kristen Medeiros. Was able to come in there and stop Cassandra Tafero. Didn't even get a shot off. Out there, and that one will go wide. Sent ahead. Forbes Smith on the right side, a shot, and she'll score. Putting that one in the far corner. Able to beat Shelby Whedon, and it is 2-0 BR as they are able to extend this lead on the goal right there in the second half as Ava Forbes Smith able to beat the goalkeeper, Shelby Whedon. So the Indians now will have their work cut out for them, down 2 here with 31 or so minutes to go. Free kick going to be coming after the foul taken by Hannah Wheeldon. Battle for it here along the goal line, out of bounds along the goal line. So a corner kick opportunity. First one for Dartmouth High in this one. So on the corner kick, getting up there and grabbing it out of mid-air is Juliana Nkosi, and she is the reason why this one has been a shutout here, and the Indians have been kept off the scoreboard. So it's sent ahead. Coming on out to grab it is Shelby Whedon. Turnover here as Lily Ford, who has one of the two goals, will work her way in. Knocked out of bounds by Savannah Freitas along the sideline. They've done a good job in terms of knocking it out when they've had to make the plays defensively to not give any corner kick opportunities. That shot from well far out of the box on the right will go wide. So goal kick will be coming at 28:48 to go. Actually, will be Hannah Wielden to take it. Trojans with a cross here as they are able to send it over the midfield stripe. Ellie Cook sends it upfield for the Indians. Knocked out of bounds there as the pass off target there from the Trojans. So go out of bounds here. Forbes Smith will send this one up. It is Cook who will take the ball. Paiva sliding it now towards Furtado. This one sent to the middle of the field and just jumping up on the opportunity was Hannah Wielden. They tried to send it ahead to Aaron Good, but no one able to get through. Picked away from behind by Lily Ford. Ball controlled by Whitkiss. Quick feed to Furtado. Now up towards Medeiros. Medeiros to Kristen Medeiros. And looking to be taken down there. We won't have a whistle. It was Kristen Medeiros, and as a result, goal kick going to be coming for the Trojans. He's had a good leg in this one, not as much behind it as some of the other ones, but it gets it up towards midfield. Furtado, a quick slide down to Kelly Medeiros. Back now towards Furtado, tangled up there, and is tripped up top, just outside of the box. So a big free kick will be coming here. And we will see a timeout taken here by the Indians as Scott Boudria going to take a timeout here to talk to his team, as this is a critical point in this game. We'll keep it right here with 25:42 to go. And there's a free kick coming up top, and got to convert down 2-0. It's basically that simple. There's the trip there. Like it was the second defender who was the one who really tripped up right there as we see the Indians on the sidelines here getting some water and getting ready to go. Coach Boudria definitely designing something here of how they're going to attack this. And we've seen them on a lot of the free kicks go towards the net. They've been aggressive, but you have a goalkeeper in Juliana Kuzi who has been very good in this one. And a big reason why the Indians have been kept off the scoreboard. So you wonder if they think about maybe getting creative instead of maybe just sending it in on goal, as you usually do have a good chance. That's usually a high percentage if you put it in a very good spot. They've had a few good chances via the free kick. But Nakuzia was able to leap up and make one of the stops on one where usually that might beat a goalkeeper. So we'll see how they approach things here. As we see the Caliph talking to his team on the sideline, head coach of the Trojans. So we'll see what the Indians can do coming out of this timeout. As definitely need to get one here, and this is probably by far your best opportunity here in this second half. And if you get one here, then it makes it easier. Still plenty of time left to get one more to tie it and then go from there. Well, Indians back on the field. The Trojans making their way back on the field. Indians in the green, white uniforms for the Trojans. Big time free kick coming, as fortunately for Dartmouth's sake, it happened just outside of the box. If you have it happen inside the box, then it's a penalty kick. And that is really a good way to get some instant offense. Just a guessing game between you and the goalie. All ready to go, Nakuzi taking this free kick and a shot, and it is turned aside by Nakuzi. Well, they go for the goal once again. It was Annika Furtado who took it. It goes out as a save was made along the goal line, and we will see a corner kick coming. Now, second corner of the game. Oh, here it is. Trying to connect on the header. This one loose towards the backside of the box and sending it towards the goal but wide. Logan Paiva. So not a good corner put together there from the Indians. They were able to get a header, but they couldn't get a shot off on that second attempt from up high, as all they could do was just knock it out to the left of the net. Annika Furtado will let this one rip. A shot on goal, saved by Nakuzi. Well, that one a much more routine and easier stop for Nakuzi, as she's made some good ones here this afternoon. And of steam here, as Medeiros will get the whistle in her favor. Whistled for a foul, and in disbelief is Tufaro. But she clearly just blocked the opponent from going forward. Oh, free kick coming. Savannah Freitas will take it. Oh, Freitas will let this one rip. Comes back out of the box. Medeiros sends it across. Out to grab it there is Nakuzi. Well, not going on goal there, but Nakuzi aggressively out there to prevent any second chance from happening or redirection happening from someone in a green jersey. The field now, Lily Ford. Lost that one. Pyers pass intercepted by Valiz. Valiz now to Tufaro. Little sliding tackle to break up the play momentarily. Rowe gets it back. She'll send this one left, and it will go out of bounds along the sideline. Last touch by the Indians. Now 23:05 to go. Indians see themselves being shut out here by Bridgewater Raynham by a score of 2-0 here on their home field. Indians 1-0-1 on the year, 0-0-1 in league play. Big game here today with this being a league contest. Trojans 4-1. They're 2-0 in league play, so if they get a win, they could be 3-0 in league play and really start to perhaps run away with this a little bit. A header, and that one looked to probably be going wide. It would have been close, but grabbed by Shelby Whedon. Whistle and a foul going on Veliz. And sending this one ahead. Knocked out of bounds by Whitkiss. And it will go out on that back line, so looks like we will see a corner kick. Coming, so another corner, and the chances have been here for the Indians as this one has progressed. 21:35 to go. Taking it is Furtado. Much happening there as it comes on out. Wheeldon sends it ahead. It's in ball. Freitas trying to control it. And this one sent ahead. It is Lily Ford streaking on in. Ford in. Whedon out into a dive, and she'll deflect that one. Last touch by the Indians. Oh, or was it? They're rolling it in as if it was last out, so they said it was redirected off of the shooter as it made its way out. It will be a goal kick. Sent forward here. Whistle going against the Trojans. Foul now with under 20 minutes to go. 18:55 left. A push going on. Eva Forbes Smith. A free kick coming now for Dartmouth. In towards the box, coming on out to grab it is Nakuzi. Thrown in by Quill. Whedon slotting on out to prevent a shot from coming from Victoria Smith. Clock stopping here. Shingard coming off. The goalkeeper, Shelby Whedon. Clock back on and has resumed. Play here with 18:30 to go. Moved on up towards DaCosta. It's then knocked out of bounds. knocked out again. Selstone will throw it in. Will slide over now. Medeiros. Pressure, drops it back now to Cook. Ellie Cook now. Diana Wielden. Medeiros sends it ahead. Pickpocketed there from behind by Smith. Still loose. Indians able to run it down along the sideline as Medeiros runs it down. Sent up now for Smith. Forbes Smith looking to send this one across. Toward herself here, tries to cross there, but broken up by Savannah Freitas. Outside of the box, stopped by Shelby Whedon. Knocked out of bounds by Calvani. 15:55 to go as Whedon will check back in. I'll pass it in along the sideline. So we'll lose it out of bounds there. Cousy will be ready and fires it upfield. Shot attempt there blocked as Kelly Medeiros' shot was blocked. Out of bounds it goes, and we will see a corner kick coming for the Indians with now 15 minutes to go. So they are starting to run out of time here, down 2. Kelly Medeiros taking the corner. And coming on out to grab it will be the goalkeeper, Juliana Nkuzi. Nkuzi sends this one upfield. Broken up there as trying to send it up was Lily Ford. Poked ahead. Not off the post there. Hitting the post is Victoria Smith. And sprawling on it is Shelby Whedon. It stays 2-0 for now. Well, the Indians catching a break. That probably would have done it right there if that made its way in. Still a chance, down 2. Well, here it is. As you see, Smith able to force her way in off the post, and there to grab that rebound was Shelby Whedon right there. Indians back on the move now upfield. Quick little slide over. Jew's pass was broken up as she tried to get it to Sophie Gioso. Jacobson coming back in. So throw in here for Paiva. Out of bounds once again. Pushed ahead, a collision there between Kristen Medeiros and Cassandra Toftero. Now at the other end, though, some trouble lurking as this one will be pushed wide left. Pushing that one wide was Lily Ford. Approaching 12 minutes to go here in this one. Indians unable to clear as Veliz was there. Now Victoria Smith. Sent on in towards the goal, sliding on out. On top of it was Shelby Whedon. So go out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. So see a sub come in for Dartmouth. Aaron Good coming in. Medeiros, who was involved in that collision, will come off. Here is Lily Ford. A little drop pass back to Victoria Smith, who will fire and scores. Trojans up now 3-0 as they've scored 2 in this second half. You see that drop pass right there to Victoria Smith. And Victoria Smith's goal will officially put this one now out of reach. Going for Tato. One out of bounds off of the Indians. 10 minutes to go in this one. Out of bounds along the sideline. As Jacobson getting ready to throw it in, we'll get a whistle, and they will have to slow things up here. So there'll be another throw-in opportunity. I guess going too quick for the officials' liking. Tato moving this one up. Shot there as it was a good lead pass to Sophia Gioso. But another stop from Nkuzi, who continues to play well to keep this shutout preserved. The Indians have had chances, plenty of them, to get on the board. Knocked out of bounds by Victoria Selstone. Poke free. as Furtado is taken down. That will be a foul. Ball out of bounds. On the sideline. Will go out. Goal kick coming. See with the goal kick. This one slid on over. Taken by Jacobson. And is stolen by Forbes Smith. Went down after playing the ball was Pyers. Pyers trying to get back up and recover. Victoria Smith, who has the most recent goal, has it now. Swarm, double team, loses the ball. Indians trying to go upfield now. Gioso. This one goes out of bounds. It was a quick throw-in, but they will call for some subs to come in. So as a result, I'll have to redo the throw-in. 5:47 to go. Like a handball, nothing called, and allowing a shot to come for it that goes high for Kelly Medeiros. Cozy will go behind the fence to get it after it went high the ball on the shot attempt. Will trickle out of bounds. And Akuzi will have another goal kick with 4.5 minutes to go. Feed down to Aaron Good. Good. Now to Medeiros. Back now to Good. Good with a feed up now to Kylie Whedon. Whedon will shuffle left. Gives it back to Good. Good shot that one into Whitkiss. Now Whedon's shot will go wide right. As Kylie Whedon was able to get it back. Just not able to do anything with it there. 3:33 to go in the second half. Once we get to 2 minutes, for the final 2 minutes will be the officials running, keeping track of the final 2 minutes, and taking charge of the clock as the clock will just stop, but they'll be keeping time. I think they're really going to add much of anything, with it being a 3-0 game, as we haven't really had sort of stoppage or anything or any prolonged delay. Across here as they try to get it towards Whedon. Shot there blocked as Futaro's shot was blocked. Medeiros now towards Jacobson. Quick little slide now towards Good. It's out to Gioso, and it is knocked on out of there. Trojans defense closing up there, not allowing anything to get past them or get in there. Well, with 2:30 to go. Ian still not on the scoreboard as they're being shut out. Sent up towards midfield, Pyers. Out to Jacobson. Good. I'll knock this one over towards Jacobson. Jacobson, quick feed in towards the front, towards Whedon. Not going to get there as the defense breaks it up. Comes out of the box. And a Wheeldon, as we're in the 2-minute phase, has it now. So put Dartmouth to 1-1-1, 0-1-1 in league play. Across here. So could not get a piece of it. Has a chance, though, with it now on the ground. And it is knocked out of bounds along the sideline. Drum's going to improve to 5-1 and 3-0 overall in league play. Well, they have had quite the start to the season. Will go out of bounds along the goal line. Last touch by the Trojans. And I think we'll have time for this corner kick, and that will probably do it. 5th one of the game. Just one for Bridgewater Raynham here on the afternoon. Down over this one, loose, a shot, and that one nearly in. Is it in? It will be ruled in. Or is it as we await? Did that one cross the line is the question. And it did. 3-1. Not sure who tipped it in, or it could have even been an own goal. Quite a few bodies in front there. But it is 3-1 as we're in the 2-minute phase. So the Indians able to spoil the shutout. I'm not sure who got that in the scrum. How many spotters down there to help us out? Could have very well been an own goal. As Aaron Good slides it over now to Kylie Whedon. Whedon dropping it back as it went towards Shea. Although chance here, Medeiros. Whistle here, and they went offsides, the Indians. Oh, how big was that last goal from Victoria Smith to make it a 2-goal game? And that will do it here as the whistle will be blown from the referee, and that is it. So our final 2 minutes are up as it will be a 3-1 final as Bridgewater Raynham will get the win here against the Indians here in this league game. Indians are going to fall to 1-1-1 on the year, 0-1-1 in league play. And Bridgewater Raynham going to improve to 5-1, 3-0 as the Indians fall here this evening at Dartmouth Memorial Stadium. That will do it for the broadcast here. 3-1 the final as the Trojans will beat the Indians 3-1 here. For the entire DCTV crew, I'm Brian Clemenson saying so long until next time.